Darren Till versus Tyron Woodley for the welterweight belt. And Colby Covington was stripped of his title.
How silly is that?
Yeah.
It just makes a mock.
Why was Colby Covington stripped?
There's no real reason other than he didn't want to take the fight because he wants to postpone it to a little bit later.
He just fought, right? Did 5 rounds, and then he's like, I'll fight in October, November when you guys want to do it. And he's like, how long has Woodley been out? You guys are rushing me to fight? Like, what are we doing? I just went 5 rounds with RDA, beat the brakes. I need a little rest because he's having surgery on his sinuses. Yeah. It's minor surgery, but he's still having surgery. He's like, I can't be ready to go in September. Is this September?
Yeah, September.
He's like, I can't be ready to go because I have sinus surgery. I want to be fully, health 100% before I fight Woodley. And the UFC goes, well, sorry, we're stripping you of your belt. And he's like, what the fuck, man? Jesus. So it just makes a mockery of the interim belts. Already, we would make fun of him. But now, if you're a fighter, so if you're Bryan Ortega, everyone's like, dude, you should have fought for the interim belt. This is why you don't fight for those belts. This is the exact reason why you do not fight for the belts. Yeah. Because the fans, we know it's not real.
Yeah.
The UFC doesn't respect them.
Right.
So why would you step up and take the chance of fighting anyone else than what you were planning to fight? So now Colby Covington is like, dude, I'll fight in November. Like, nope, have to do it now or never. It's like, all right, fuck it. And I think this is a much, much worse matchup for Woodley.
It's a scary one.
You think it's a bad matchup for Woodley?
Yes. I thought Colby and Woodley, that's a great fight. There's history, there's bad blood. It'd been a way bigger pay-per-view for both of those gentlemen. And I think it's stylistically, it's a better fight for Woodley. Woodley versus Till is a much different matchup.
Have we seen Till with a wrestler of anywhere near the caliber of a Woodley, though?
No.
Be interesting. Because if you're a Woodley, what do you want to do? You want to take him down, but
Woodley's very explosive. But I think with
if you had to think, what would you do? You expect Woodley to stand and bang, or do you expect Woodley to use?
Well, you can't really just wrestle these days. Like it's 2018, so if he just goes in there, he's like, "Oh, I'm just going to wrestle." You can get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Till's been Till's been around for a while, man, and he's big,
huge.
He's huge.
Yeah, way bigger.
Now the other interesting thing too, where this does, Till's one of my favorite fighters, so I'm glad he got the title shot. But also, where fans are just like, "What are we doing?" Just shows you where the UFC's at right now with logistics. Till missed weight. His last fight, he missed weight, and it was a boring fight. And then you reward that with a title shot. So now, remember, missing weight was the number one thing you couldn't do in the UFC.
Yeah.
If you did that, you were back of the queue.
I didn't know he missed weight. I didn't know that.
Missed weight.
Wow. Well, he's
missed weight, and then you had the Wonder Boy fight, which it was a conflict of styles. So I think if people are expecting this to be similar to Woodley Wonder Boy, you're so mistakenly wrong. Till is not a Wonder Boy. He's not just going to stay on his back foot. He's going to pressure. Woodley.
Really?
Yeah. Hell yeah. He's a monster, man.
He comes straight out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and his stand-up,
high level.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Wonder Boy's super, super high level too, but Wonder Boy's a counter striker. Till's a pressure guy. He just didn't want to pressure Thompson, so it's a tough fight for Woodley, man.
Yeah.
Woodley hasn't been active, man, so there's not if Woodley turned this down, it's like fuck. And Till's also a guy with his skill set. Again, it's very interesting because to me, for Woodley, it's his toughest matchup there. And for Till, it's his toughest matchup. But if Till can pass this, he's going to be champ for a while. Till has all the tools, but also with the weight cut thing.
Yeah, he's got to make weight.
He's a huge 70.
He said he's a natural. He's a light heavy.
He said he was gaming he has a cheat code to the system because he can make the weight. But then finally,
caught up.
Yeah, caught up.
You get older, it's harder and harder. He's also stepping in the ring at 201 or something. I mean,
it's huge, man.
Come on.
But I'm excited for the fight. But if you're a Colby Covington fan, you're like, what the fuck, man? Business wise, it doesn't make that much sense either.
It was a weird announcement.
Why rush Till? There's other big fights for him. Why rush Till? Why the beef between Colby and Woodley's exactly what Woodley needed to kind of become more mainstream,
right?
But also, if you're going to give Till the fight, who's coming off, he beat the number one guy in the world, so it's a little different. But if you just want a big name fight, Nate Diaz. If we're just going to throw everything caution in the wind, why not offer Nate Diaz a shitload of money to get Woodley a big name? There's that.
When is this fight scheduled?
September
8th.
It's soon.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Another one. Paulo Costa against Yoel Romero for November 3rd, UFC 230.
This is where you tell the Nowitzki take a hike. Hey, Nowitzki. When they made this fight, I bet Danish walked in Nowitzki's office and went, Paulo Costa, Yoel Romero. And I bet Nowitzki went, why? And he went, and then just walked away.
Yeah.
Hey, do us a favor.
Where muscle meets muscle.
Grab a cup of coffee while we make this fight happen.
Two of the most muscular guys to ever step into a fucking ring.
I also don't agree with this matchup. I mean, for Paulo Costa, who's a young guy, just had his first kind of major win, super young. Yoel coming off the fight he just came off of. Yoel's a tough fucking customer. Yeah. So right away, we have to find out if Paulo Costa's the number 3 guy in the world.
You can't give him a...
And he has everything. He has the looks. They call him a young phenom with the comparisons to Vitor Belfort. Oh, we got one. Here's Yoel Romero. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yoel's just... What? Yoel just lost the title shot. Yeah. Some people thought he won it.
Yeah. The UFC seems to eat its young.
It's desperation. It's desperation.
Because they're not
starving for stars.
Because they're not doing. They don't make stars.
Let's get Costa.
They don't give stars time.
Well, even if Costa beats, Yoel Romero, it's still going to take time to get him into super limelight. Oh, and then you're going to toss him to fucking Whitaker? No, but now Whitaker's out for a while with hand surgery, so he can't fight to late 2019. So they're starving for it.
Wow.
And then they announced Luke Rockhold, Chris Weidman. And then you have Kelvin Gastelum fighting.
Why are they doing Luke Rockhold?
I didn't even hear that one.
Weidman again. Why are they doing that again?
2, the Luke Rockhold fight with Gustafsson isn't happening. Gustafsson, Luke got hurt, and then Weidman-Rockhold makes sense to me. Last time they fought, it was a good fight until Weidman fucking threw that weird spinning back kick, heel kick, and then got ate the fuck up. It's not a bad fight.
It's not a bad fight at all.
And they're both 2 and 3. Kind of makes it way more clear. It's a little congested in there. There's not a lot of clarity. Makes sense.
Yeah.